Hey guys, what's up? It's PSI Force or Psy
Hey guys,
Force.
what's up?
Oh, oops. PSI Force or Psy
Hey guys,
Force.
what's up?
Oh, oops. Sorry. Um. Yeah. Welcome to tonight's Halloween stream, the second to the last night of Halloween. What's up, Zebra? Glad you're dropping by for tonight. Especially no, I think that I remember last night I pretty much stopped at one point because I feel like there's one moment I feel like you might want to check out. I feel like you really want to check it out for you. So yeah, good, nice job dropping by at least. Why you doing all right in Smash, dude? But anyway, yeah. So right now tonight started the second to the last night of Halloween, and tonight it should be the time to wrap up Dead Space 2. So let's get started. Definitely, like, there's one moment I remember from that, like from the last minute. I feel like I want to just save this. I see. Yeah, dude, you might want to pay attention considering like there's we already like kind of know this since we ended at that point, but definitely like we just witnessed that there's a convergence going on. That you're hyped, dude. This is pretty much the end game for Dead Space 2. So yeah, we stopped at this moment where Isaac saw the marker that he himself built.
I built that.
Yes, Isaac, you built this marker. It's really huge. And there's a swarm of necromorphs
What?
praising it,
What are they doing?
We're
praising your
coming to the
work.
marker. Convergence is at hand.
I knew you were trouble from the start, but they told me you were necessary. That your mind was the purest. I spent years sifting through your demented brain. This is not the way it was supposed to happen.
Well, how was it supposed to happen,
We
Timon?
had it under control. Clark, this is not our fault. We were so close to understanding it.
Well, I sure hope you understand that right now it's all fucked up.
Just hold those bodies you let in here. It's triggering a convergence event. But we never expected this many bodies.
What the hell is it doing?
What it was made to do. Isaac, you have to make us whole.
So yep, this is the convergence, and basically all of the necromorphs are pretty much rising above. As to what's happening in the convergence, I think I'll just explain this after this playthrough. You almost put a stir in your cup. So yeah, right now, basically, you can see there's a swarm of necromorphs out there that are now being pulled off because of the convergence. Alright, now we're finally in that part. I think this is honestly the most memorable part of this game. And Zebra, you're about to witness it. Plus, everyone else has not touched this game, honestly, so I feel like you should just play the game first before you reach this point. So yeah, if you're wondering what this is, I think if you remember, in the past time when we were with Strauss, he kept talking about these steps. like these some specific step for whatever reason that he's been like completely honestly reciting, and apparently like even Isaac's into it too. Both he and Strawstarts are actually they have been experimented on by EarthGov regarding the marker. And right now we're kind of about to witness how this is actually gonna work out, because that's pretty much how they found out a way to build a marker. Now Isaac's trying to destroy it. He has to figure out how. So in order to do it, he has to use this machine. So, are you ready Are you ready, guys? Especially you, Zebra. I think you're about to. I think you're about to witness a really big moment, and I think you're not gonna forget this ever.
Machine, just like Strauss said. I remember this. The machine activates the parts of our brain where the marker codes are stored. But how does that threaten the marker? What were they afraid of?
Me. Us. Working together.
Step 4.
Yes. Are you ready?
Hurt, isn't it?
I think hurt is
Inside?
going to be an understatement for this. Well, here goes.
Step 1, crawl inside. Step 2, the screws go tight, all around. Cross my heart about to die. Stick a needle in your eye.
Here it comes. So yeah, basically we're gonna poke Isaac's eye with a needle just to activate a part of his brain to reveal the marker codes. And I remember this is something this is definitely gonna be nerve-wracking for everyone usually. For me, well, at least I I pretty much have the composure, but are you ready, Deborah, to witness me trying safely poking through the eye of Isaac? Oh man. Well, we got no choice. We have to poke his eye. You have to be careful. All right, Isaac, hold still. Just don't freak out. Isaac. just keep calm. Oh man, Zebra, you're really freaking out there, huh? Stay calm, Isaac. If I'm not careful, he's definitely gonna die. Stay calm. It's just gonna sting. Alright. Yeah, it was not too bad, honestly. Just have to keep your composure, but of course the idea of the fact that you have to poke your eye.
Nicole! Where are you?
Follow the light, Isaac. I'll be waiting for you at the marker.
What do I do?
Alright. Now that we went past the needle, time to pretty much get this marker down before the convergence is complete. Oh man, I think there's a regenerator. Yep. This is basically the regenerator. Jeez. Okay, Isaac, you might want to hurry up. This is where the real tense part. Well, honestly, the eye part was intense. Yeah, this is basically the regenerator. And honestly, anything that's like regenerators, they can fuck themselves. Okay, gotta keep going. I already have stasis. How much ammo do I have left? Okay, it's not. It's okay. Well, we managed to get through it safely, Zebra, but you haven't seen what it would be like dying, because I'm telling you, it's definitely gonna make you feel cringe the moment you see like you fucked up.
Tideman, this evacuation is illegal. You know that. Don't you dare tell me what I can and cannot do on my own station. My grandfather was running this place long before you were crapping your diapers, young man. I don't need a lecture from you, and you know I'm right. Project Protocol specifically forbids evacuation in the event of a breach. I have spent my whole life in service of this community, and I will not stand here and watch them die for some Project Protocols. Now get to your shuttle. We can argue about this nonsense in court, assuming we both live to discuss your precious protocols. Very well, sir.
Well, I'm pretty sure none of this would happen if you just didn't, you just leave Isaac alone as well as Frost. Jeez, none of this would happen. Isaac's basically cleaning up your mess. Okay, sounds like there's something out there. Oh great. There's that. Alright. Emergency override system. Audio log.
General Machette, this is Sergeant Patu. I've located the rig signals for the remaining 143 Sector G personnel. They're locked in and tracking the evac. Shuttle fleet confirms capacity and are standing by. How did an evacuation get authorized? Tideman's going against every protocol for this situation. Now it's too late to stop it, and there's just a mad dash to get everyone off. He must be responsible for what's happening and is trying to save as many as he can.
Well, at least Tideman realizes that, okay, I fucked up. You know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna have to save everyone as much as I can, even though it means it's gonna go against every protocol. Okay, I'll give you that. Also, you did start to create a panic run for the escape shuttles and all. Yep, you really definitely fucked up, Tideman. Oh man! Yep, get out of here. God, I really hate dealing with anything that's basically like the Regenerator. I know this is a different type of creature, but it's basically like the Regenerator. And you can't stop them, all you can do is run away. Like, that's honestly like the scariest type of Necromorph to deal with. I'd rather not deal with that. All you can do is just run away. Yep, getting away as far away as I think is possible. Oh god, can you just, you know, leave? Oh god, it's locked. Is it locked? Yep, it's locked, and he's still coming. Oh man. He's still out there, he can... oh, okay, he's there, he's there. Oh god. Oh god. Oh jeez, this is honestly... oh man. Yeah, there's... hello. Yeah, just... also, whoever it was, thanks for the follow. Sorry, trying to... oh my god, is it taking a while? Oh my god! Step away! Oh my god, close. Cyclone Talk, thanks for the follow, dude. Hope you're enjoying this stream. We're definitely wrapping up Dead Space 2 for this one, so definitely making sure we end this with a hurrah. And maybe, you know, honestly, I just hope I don't die in this one. Oh god! This is not... oh god! What? What hit me? Oh man. Not good. Isaac. Just when I say I hope I wasn't gonna die, and then I died. Great. God damn it. I got overwhelmed. All because a Necromorph jumped on me. Oh, come on, seriously? Another infector jumped on me? Okay, not good. Right. Okay, he's probably going for defense. Might not get out of here before... yep, there he is. Yeah, just take his dead body. Yep, gonna have to make it fast because it might rush me. Oh god. Of course there's these. Ah, alright. Hey Mike, what's up? Thanks for dropping by, dude. Definitely finishing up this stream, like this game.
Fight it, Isaac. You can't fight it. You have to let it go.
I'll never see you again.
Isaac, stop it. There's no other way. You have to go.
To think of it, I'm kinda confused. Would it actually... I wonder if it's actually really the marker, or is it really just his mind itself telling him that? Honestly, so I can understand Isaac's pain. He can't really let go of the call after her death. Right, just gonna unlock this. Okay. I think we're about to reach the end now. I think I'm recognizing this. I already finished this piece out. I think I'm okay with my weapons already, so I'll just stick with them. Oh, wow. Yeah, I really got hit so badly earlier.
This is it, Isaac. Convergence is almost here. Meet me at the marker.
Right, I think this is pretty much the last part. We're just about to reach it. Chapter 15. Oh, wow! Right away. Yep, not good. Oh god. I was just about to heal. Yeah, he's dead. I didn't mash enough. What a way to start by dying. Okay, where to go? Oh wow. And I'm slow. Thanks a lot. Oh, you again. Ow! Oh, come on. You know, it's just gonna have to run. Ignore those enemies. Unless they're actually gonna be distractors. Okay. Oh god, why does it sound like it's actually right behind me? Get out of here. Okay. Okay, gotta keep running. Yep, more here. Oh, wow. And of course you're here. me. Oh! Oh, wow! Oh, jeez. Yeah, I tried to press the heal. Missed it. I swear, we're gonna start all the way back. Okay, good, we didn't start all the way back. Mm-mm. Alright. Anyone who may find this transmission, there are people, even some of my own staff, who say I am a monster for what I brought to the station. They say the marker is manipulative, that is my decisions. They don't understand that what I did for this community, for our species. Titan Station was a dead husk before I raised life back to it with government research grants. That research into unimaginable resources of energy, into manufacturing techniques and efficiencies for far beyond all precious understanding. It's the only hope that remains for mankind. We have relied on destructive planetcraft for far too long, and now we can no longer sustain ourselves. We need the markers to survive. If we fail in our efforts to understand them, there's no hope left for humanity. Hans Tideman, Director of Operations. Well, he did have some good intentions, although, seriously dude, have you seen what it's literally done? It's an abomination. What's there to understand? Hey Super Squad, what's up? How you doing? How are you doing there, dude? Oh wow. Right? Has to be on top of me. He jumps. Actually not. I'm just gonna restart. Cause I know I'm pretty much near the end and I'm definitely on low health. I don't wanna end up getting there with low health. Not gonna do that. Just gonna keep running. Okay, I know this part. This is where incinerator part, I think. It's definitely gonna get around, so I'm gonna hurry up. Where does it sleep? Okay. To be honest, I kinda honestly don't get what's there to go through. Yeah, I don't think there's much in this area. But I feel like he might be getting around here, so gotta hurry up. Okay, this should be it. There's the marker. Hey, Vots. Is that you, Votel? How? If that's you, how are you doing? How did you do in the tourney? Oh man. Jeez, Tideman. He's losing it, though, to be honest.
I won't let you throw all this away.
Time to finish him off. Damn, Isaac really went through a lot. You touched her.
Thank you, Isaac.
Great.
Now, time to die.
What?
Yep, the marker is already getting a hold of Isaac, and he's pretty much on the verge. Oh, I see, you're not too far from the nest.
We need to be reborn. The Makers must be absorbed.
The Makers? You mean me? But Strauss said we could destroy the marker.
Not if we consume you first.
God damn it, I trusted you. Fuck you. And fuck your marker.
Isaac, you do realize that's not Nicole. That's just the marker influencing you. Okay, so basically the final battle, we have to avoid Nicole. If we get caught, if we get too near her, it's an instant death. Or, well, they're the kid necromorphs. Just to point out, that's pretty much the way. That's basically how he would die if he ends up dying to one of those kid necromorphs. They tear him apart. It's pretty brutal. What do you miss? Well, we pretty much reached the marker and we killed Tideman. And now we have to deal with the marker who is taking on Nicole's form. Just definitely messed up. Oh god. Yeah, we have to honestly avoid Nicole. Oh thank god. Sit over. Yep. Well, at least I have my contact beam. Thank God.
Reactor containment destabilized. A reactor breach is imminent. Evacuation of all personnel is required. This is not a drill.
So you weren't too confident playing Ness, both ends? Damn. Isaac really looks tired.
Evacuate immediately. All personnel, civilians. This is not a drill. Warning. Life support failure. Seek protection immediately.
You complete bastard. Was this your great plan? Dump me off and die?
Full of bad ideas, remember?
Yeah, well, here's another one. I'm crashing through the roof to get you. Now move your ass.
Wait, no, Ellie, it's too late. Stay clear of the station.
Yeah, well, you don't really have a say this time. Heads up.
Well, Ellie to the rescue. The stubborn bitch has a heart, dude. Telling you, Cyberboy. Definitely will take her over Kendra. Right. Head over to the escape pod. Oh wow. So much obstacles. Come on, Isaac, you can get out of here.
I'm trying! I'm trying!
Come on, Isaac, you can live. Well, there goes the sprawl, and pretty much everyone left there. Oh man, is there gonna be a jump scare?
What?
Oh man, Isaac. He's so paranoid. Yeah, those alerts finally over. We managed to get through Dead Space 2. And actually, that was pretty fast. It didn't take too long. It only took an hour. But yeah. Looks like that's it for Dead Space 2. Also, if you want to continue on with the story and the lore of it, there's a Dead Space 3. Also, I'm not exactly planning into continuing Dead Space 3, considering I've heard the reception behind it. It wasn't really as good as 1 and 2. It felt, especially when it felt more like action games rather than like it still had any sense of horror. Also, I do know that it did try to add more into the lore. Wait, can I skip this? Yeah, we can skip it. Of course I can skip the credits. So yeah. Finally, Isaac manages to escape again. Barely. He was actually about to die there. He almost died. But Ellie, being a stubborn bitch herself, as what Cyberboy described her, she saved him. Definitely not gonna leave her behind. So that's pretty nice of her. It's awesome. Damn, I wish I could just skip the credits. Yep, it's basically like in the first game, I can't skip the credits. I wonder if there might kind of be a reward. Also, I feel like I know there's a hardcore mode for this game. It's kind of basically the impossible mode, I think. Except, if I'm right, it's kind of like if you die, you have to start all over. It's kind of like the speed running, if you ask me. Yeah, I feel that. Once it's over, I actually have no idea what else to say. Honestly, there's still some couple of things I want to talk about regarding Dead Space. Like, since I'm not really gonna touch on the third game, I might as well want to try to explain a bit more about the lore. Like, notably with Convergence, I feel like you have not exactly. We never actually, before Dead Space 3 happened, we never actually seen what's happened when Dead Space, what happens if the conversion succeeds. Because of course, before it could succeed, we pretty much stopped it, and the marker was destroyed along with the entire sprawl. Rest in peace to everyone else though who were there in the sprawl who still hasn't escaped, and they pretty much all died. I gotta say, it's really fucked up. It's definitely going to be a lot more tragic than the one in Ishimura because there's a lot more casualties and more involved. Especially like considering like now there's like civilians, children involved to the point they're now babies. In fact, it's definitely messed up. Well, Zebra Boy, I don't think I'm gonna find myself touching Dead Space 3 anytime soon. I already mentioned about it before. Like, I've heard the reception regarding it, and I've also looked into the game, and I can see that there are definitely some off things about it that I don't understand why they had to screw up with Dead Space 3. It's a kind of similar situation with me with the Infamous games, but except I heard about Second Son being good. Also, it's not an Infamous game without Cole McGrath. That is so. I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure not a lot of you know this game. It's basically a PlayStation exclusive game. What's the next series? Well, basically, this is a Halloween stream, and I'm so far basically for Halloween, I'm streaming horror games. You can look, and so far the main horror games I've been streaming for this year's Halloween were Dead Space and Dead Space 2, as well as Left 4 Dead 2. And so if you're wondering, Votens, I already finished up the first game, like, just 2 weeks ago, and then after that, that's when I started with Dead Space 2. We basically following the chronological order, and then during at some points, I did Left 4 Dead 2 playthroughs, like basically online. Had a fun time, especially with my friends, like with Not the King and Mr. Miketastic. Mr. Miketastic's if you haven't heard of Mr. Miketastic, he's also a competitive Mortal Kombat player, and he also streams. If you want to check out his stream, just be sure to check him out. You should be able to find him on Twitch. Oh, Voltons, you play PlayStation All-Stars? That's actually the same for me. In fact, so PlayStation All-Stars is what actually gotten me into Dead Space and Infamous. That's basically like how Smash does with how I got into the games. If it weren't for PlayStation All-Stars, I wouldn't even have been able to play the Dead Space games as well as Infamous. Just like with for the Mother games, as well as some of the other Nintendo games that I haven't really touched nor heard of in Smash. So yeah, while I know PlayStation All-Stars is not as good as Smash, by a long shot, I do have to be thankful and grateful for the game for having me get into the games. Like these are really great. Dead Space and Infamous, those are definitely must-play games to play. Wait, Isaac isn't. Yeah, Isaac Clarke is a playable character in PlayStation All Stars. He's one of the DLC characters. Like, or should I say, like one of the only 4 DLC characters in PlayStation All Stars, because they literally didn't really have much in the game. It basically died, like, slowly and painfully, and I do feel bad for it, considering that they really wanted to make this game hyped and fun, but it didn't really live up to the hype in the end. And what I'm gonna stream now once Halloween's over, well, for now, honestly, I'm probably gonna just be streaming it. I could probably stream Left 4 Dead 2 still, and maybe as well. I have Friday the 13th with me, so I can just stream that as well. The reason why though is the thing. Like, here's the thing: I actually really would be mainly be streaming Smash on Twitch. Like, really, I obviously picked up on streaming because I've been a top Smash player since 4 years, and considering on where I am now, considering I'm a top player at this point, one of the top players in PH, already earned myself a reputation. I felt this should be really the time where I really have to join and I should really start streaming. Like everyone, basically most of my friends already, they're already getting into streaming. Like there's Hashi Bobo, he's really getting big, dude. He's really getting big, and so honestly, he is a celebrity as well, so he has a big advantage. Then even not the king, he's also streaming. Where's my PlayStation All-Stars esports? Do you wanna see competitive PlayStation All-Stars? I'm telling you, that's gonna be a lot slower than competitive Brawl. It's a lot worse, whole ton worse. The only reason why I touched PlayStation All-Stars was because of them. I see. Well, you can say that's kind of like the same for me because I only picked up PlayStation All-Stars for Cole and Isaac when I look into their characters. Oh, sure thing, Toaster. You should definitely. I really do like. Yeah, I really would be streaming Smash. Honestly, I should be streaming Smash mainly. Even like at times for October, like there could have been times where I could just stream Smash while also like switching over to the Halloween stream. But the thing is, like the one really important thing I'm missing is a capture card, and guess what? I do not have a capture card. So, FML. I don't have one, and I couldn't stream Smash because of it. If I at least get a capture card, I'll be able to stream Smash. Also, it would also mean I may have to get a LAN cable and adapter so that I could do online play smoothly. I don't know if I really feel like getting into SSF2. Like, I already tried the game. I don't know. Honestly. But yeah, I feel like... Yeah, I really need to get a capture card as soon as possible. Well, like, there's still a lot of time, but I really need. So for now, like...
This is Flight Team EG9 to Control. We have completed the flyby. There's nothing left. I repeat, Titan Station has been completely destroyed.
And the marker?
Negative. Nothing survived this, sir. Marker Site 12 is a total loss.
Pity. Recall all flights and return to base. The other sites will have to pick up the pieces.
Yep, this is kind of hinting on the third game actually. And apparently there are more like, let's say like experimentation markers out there, and that's just one of it. I'll probably just make another save file. You can only save 3 times. Yeah, you have to be careful in hardcore mode. Alright, so that's pretty much it for Dead Space 2. Now, of course, there's some few things I want to show. Mario Kart 8 stream would be... Oh yeah, I actually would be down. I would also stream Mario Kart 8. That's another game I would also be streaming. There are some games I'd definitely be down to stream like that other than Smash. But of course, well, this is on the Switch, and I need a capture card. Ah, God. Yeah, I really have to get a capture card for this. Alright. Alright, so before, like, just wanna show some, like, some things in Dead Space 2. Right, what happens on a convergence? Basically, if I'll try, just gonna explain it shortly. Once the convergence is complete, like, once it's complete, it'll all of the necromorph bodies that mesh together, like the ones that ascended during the convergence, they pretty much form a huge, some kind of alien being, like a humongous planet-size or moon-size being called the Brethren Moons. So, or it's also known as the Brother Moons or Blood Moons. They're basically gigantic and spacefaring necromorphs, which are pretty much are the source of the marker signals, and they're the final life cycle stage of the necromorphs. That's pretty much what happens. That's actually, you could say it's the final form of the Brethren of the necromorphs. Here's in a way, there's a picture of how a Brethren moon looks like, and I'm telling you, it's really huge. Hang on, just gonna show this. I want to see this, but well, not exactly the removed ending of Mother Tree, but yeah, it's from an unused thing from it's an unused content from Mother Tree. And I thought it will be a nice background for the Halloween stream. So honestly, just enjoy this background while on my stream while it lasts, because until October 31, you're gonna see this. After that, I'm gonna change it up to the normal overlay. Anyway, so yeah, this is the Brethren Moon. And let me tell you, this is actually planet size. Like, or well, honestly, since it's called Brethren Moon, it's a moon size, and it's really huge. So huge that it pretty much can. This is pretty much a size of a moon, and that's how creepy it is. That's a huge necromorph. But yeah, it's basically a huge necromorph. That's a moon size. So yeah, this is basically how it goes. After a necromorph infestation claimed the majority of the planet's population, or kind of like in the case when it absorbs the majority of the population of the sprawl, the markers on the planet would initiate the convergence event, which is what we've seen. This is supposed to be the birth of the Brethren Moon. This was actually what happened in this world. This was what was supposed to happen. It was supposed to create a Brethren Moon. So yeah, once the convergence began, the flesh of the necromorphs and the other dead tissue that are within the marker's area of influence are flung into the stratosphere, where they begin to form into a new moon. So yeah, that's how you've seen like how all these necromorphs are flying up there. Of course, the moon not only absorbed by organic material, but also the planetary fragments as well. Also, I don't know for this case, considering that it's just a station. So yeah, once it's finalized, like once the only way like they'll be able to finalize the Brethren Moon is once the creators of the markers are absorbed along with the planet's entire biosphere. So basically, if like for this case, I think it was Stross helped build it along with Isaac. That's why the marker was really influencing Isaac to basically kill himself, because he was the one who built the marker. So had he pretty much died, he we would have seen the birth of a Brethren Moon by then. Yeah, once the markers are absorbed, as well as a large portion of the biosphere, the marker itself gravitates to the central heart of the moon, so it could communicate telepathically with the rest of the network, as well as to release broadcasts to the other nearby markers. So in short, basically the marker is like some kind of, it's a part of a heart of the moon. And right now, it says to be that it was currently unknown what happened to the moon once it absorbed all of the life at its birthplace. But it was believed that they mass traveled to the nearest source of organic life to continue feeding. So yeah, it's basically how it goes. A Brethren Moon sends a marker to a habitat, a planet filled with lots of population, and there with the marker, they influence at least an intelligent being to build one, while the rest of the regular, like basically normal species, start going crazy to the point where they kill themselves. And then eventually, if I'm right, the the marker signals, they will pretty much influence all of the dead bodies and transform them into necromorphs, with pretty much some of them becoming infectors, which should help spread the infection. And necromorphs, which of course should there be anyone else that hasn't really died yet, well, don't worry, they'll just do the work for you. They'll kill everyone so that they can also transform. So basically, they have two killing methods: either have a necromorph to kill someone, or let the person kill himself because of dementia, because of the marker signal. And once like there's enough necromorphs, that's when they start the convergence event, where they gather the marker and they start building together and form the Brethren Moon, with the crater being kind of like the last one to be joining in. And then after that, the marker joins it. Like, I think it's kind of like sucks into the moon, which allows it to give signals to other markers. And we got a Brethren Moon. That's the life cycle of a necromorph in a nutshell. Also, I feel like it's too long, so maybe in short, just send a marker, have someone build it, then spread mental illness with a signal to the point of killing themselves, turn them into basically zombies, and then Repeat. Except for the part of saying the marker. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my composure if explaining this. I'm really sorry about this, guys. So yeah. And I remember there are two death scenes I wanted to show, especially like I remember there were opportunities that I missed them out. So I feel like there are some death scenes I feel like I should wanted to show had I kind of failed. Okay. Oh god. All right, so I'll first I think the one with Strauss. What would have happened if you actually if I actually failed that part? So this is what happens.
What are you doing? You have to face her for me. Tell her I didn't mean to do it. Strauss, it's me. See her. It's Isaac. Tell her. Strauss.
Oh wait, this is his death scene. Yeah. Wrong one. Hang on. Wrong vid. Yeah, this one.
There you are. Strauss. Step 3. See her, Isaac? Is she waiting? Tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I'm sorry.
If you Yeah, that's what happens if I fail that. And a more interesting one, if Nicole ends up actually, you know, touching Isaac, if you get caught by the hallucination Nicole at the end in the final battle. This is basically what happens if you ended up getting caught by her. Because honestly, it's kind of, you could say it's a one, jeez. It's a one-hit kill. Oh, whoa, Toaster, you got Left 4 Dead 2 already? That's nice, dude. That means we can actually play together then. What did you miss? Hang on. Well, I kind of explained what happens if the conversion was successful, and then I'm basically showing the deaths. I feel like they're deaths I wanted to show. If you haven't seen the one, what happens if I let Strauss, if I failed like keeping Strauss from stabbing me, the screwdriver. This is how it goes.
Tell her I didn't mean to do it. Strauss, it's me. See her. It's Isaac. Tell her. Strauss. Step 3. See her, Isaac? Is she waiting? Tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I'm sorry.
God.
Strauss, it's me. See her. It's Isaac. Tell her. Strauss. Step 3.
All right, and then all of that. Okay, I know this is kind of like a gag with how with Isaac is, because oh man, someone's about to stab me in my face. Time to take off my helmet. Okay. Because if you look at how it goes.
Strauss, what are you doing? You have to face her for me. Tell her I didn't mean to.
When the moment like Strauss manages to like bash in the screwdriver into like the helmet, I feel like he pretty much pressed like something that ends up triggering the helmet to be removed. So basically, I guess that's why. Probably the rig malfunction or something. Otherwise, it is definitely questionable. For the other parts where he did end up taking his helmet off, that's like for this death particular. Because if you haven't realized this part, like he actually took his helmet off because he was trying to kill himself. If you're not wondering. Is that an eye on the screw? Which one? This? Oh yeah. That's Ellie's eye. Remember, Ellie lost her eye earlier, so poor her. Strauss literally poked her eye out, and her eye is literally hanging there on the screw. So yeah, I don't. For this part, the reason why it's probably because he bashed the helmet, like he bashed the screwdriver into his helmet, and then it suddenly triggers the helmet to come off. So I don't think Isaac would purposely remove his helmet. However, so I wonder how this death it makes sense if he's killing himself, because I know any hallucinations involving Nicole is him trying to kill himself. It's seriously, Isaac's mouth. Jeez. Then there's there's another death I want to show. What happens if you haven't I do feel like you missed it out, Toaster, but we went through an eye surge. Basically, we went through a needle into the eye part. Only Zebra has witnessed it, and I'm telling you, he's definitely disturbed. And here's what happens if I ended up failing it, if I ended up messing it up. Also, the ironic part of this death, when the machine is like malfunctioning, there at the end it says, "Please call engineer," and well, guess who is the only engineer around here? It was Isaac. Basically, the engineer is dead, so how can we call him if he's dead? The ironic thing of his death. And the last death I'll be showing is what happens if you let the Nicole hallucination touch you. I'm telling you, why did he do it? Oh, that he needs to unlock, like, it's basically trying to unlock, like, to access a part of his brain to get the marker codes. Like, he needs to get them so that he'll, like, basically put a stop to the marker. And this death, this is, as I mentioned before, this is what happens if you end up letting the Nicole hallucination, if you let the, or should I say the marker, catch you. I'm telling you, you cannot let her like touch you. If she touches you, it's an insta death. And guess what happens if she does that? Yep. Yeah. If you let the Nicole hallucination catch you, it's gonna Isaac kills himself. Seriously, those deaths. Had that happened, the convergence would have been successful because Isaac was the creator, and the Brethren a brethren would have been born. Also, the thing is, for some reason, they seem to like having deaths involving stabbing you in the eye. Like, I'm telling you. Hang on. First, I remember the first one was this one. This death. One, and then there's this. That's two.
Tell her trust. Is he waiting? Step 3. Is he waiting? Tell her I'm sorry. Tell her I'm sorry. Trust, it's me. See her, Isaac. Tell her.
And then this. I swear, they like to do they're really not holding back with the horrors here. They want to definitely show eye horror by at least having a needle. My god. Those deaths. That's honestly something I'll never get. This is definitely something I really never forget about this game. The eye deaths. I'll really never forget them. I feel like you may have seen that before because I remember around the time the game was released, there's been a lot of, I think, vids regarding the needle in the eye part when Isaac had to poke his eye just to get the marker codes. Yeah. This game's not for the sensitive eyes. Oh man, you're so clever, Toaster. Oh yeah, how did you do in the tourney, by the way, Toaster? Online was suffering? Of course it was suffering. How would it not be suffering? I mean, yeah, I would have honestly joined the tourney today, but I did, yeah, I pretty much was worried like it might end up delaying the stream. Like I wanted to finish Dead Space 2 as soon as possible. Also, now that I think of it, this finale was pretty fast, and well, I probably could have honestly joined the tourney. Also, I actually went out to my sister's place because she want me and my little sister to visit her. So nothing I can do. Didn't know Sitful was in Canada and got service for good. For God knows how much. Well, wait, Sitful was in Smashy Bubble? Sinful, right? It's me with a different. Well, it's PHNet to you, dude. It sucks ass. Well, honestly, I feel like it's a little bit too early to call it, so since there's nothing much else now, I think it's time for me to switch over to Left 4 Dead 2. But of course, I'm gonna like play Left 4 Dead 2 again tomorrow night. Gonna have to do this. Gonna end it up with some hurrah with Left 4 Dead 2. Yeah, guys, be right back. I'm just gonna readjust the stream because I'm gonna stream Left 4 Dead 2.